Sundown and salty cheese. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when you're no longer 19. Still acting like a child, feeling like nobody gets it.
Good morning everyone, it's Dan here, and today we're back at Durrigan Dam and we're continuing the search for Janine. Now Janine went missing nearly 25 years ago and was seen getting into a little four-door red car. Now over the years there's been many searches for the vehicle in question and it's not been found. Last time we were here we did actually locate a four-door red sedan and we managed to get the plate off it and we handed that to police. So this morning we've actually got police coming and it's their homicide detectives are attending the scene and we'll show them what we found and we'll go from there. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave a comment, leave a positive comment, and we'll appreciate your support. Thanks. Fences. Now there's new fences up, so access is a little bit hard without the keys. So what we're, instead of taking the big boat down with the 3 hummingbirds on it, we've got the little Hobie today, and we've got the Garmin that we're using. It's not quite as up to speed as the hummingbirds because it hasn't got live or anything like that, but it should be able to tell us how many vehicles we've got in the water. We've got our dive gear, dry suit, helmet. We've got a hoodie this time because the water was really cold. And we are just waiting for Bill to turn up and for the detectives to turn up, and then we're going to continue the search for Janine Vaughan. Well, g'day Bill, thanks for joining us again. This is now day 2. We've brought the drone out again. We've got all our diving gear and we've managed to go through the effort of dragging the kayak down here. Access is really hard. The homicide detectives have just come and gone and they've confirmed that the red Datsun that's down there has gone in the water before Janine went missing, so we can confidently say that that vehicle is not related. So our goal today is to continue searching. We're going to put the little Garmin in and see actually how many other vehicles we can find under there, Bill. So you've already got the drone in. I better get my gear in and we better get into it. All right, mate, let's get into it.
Okay.
Radio. I'm just trying to work out this settings. Got the wall over here. See how deep it is down there. It's only 4.5 at the moment. So we're down to 6 meters. We're at the dam wall and we're just turning around, seeing what we can see. So sitting at 7.1, it's coming up to the rock wall. See if there's any objects. We'll come back closer to the cars later on that we know are there. We're just 10 meters deep here. See the rock wedge. You can see the drone tether. You can actually see your drone. Yeah. There's a car there, so you can see the shape of the car sitting upside down. I'll make this one as 13 meters deep, 14 meters deep. I think I'd like to have the hummingbird down here. So, a bit more familiar with it, so I'm more comfortable with it. I need to spend some more time using this Garmin just to get the experience, so it's a good thing that I got it down here today. But I don't want to miss anything either, because we're in a narrow little part. You can get a car down here in any of this location, and I would expect to find multiple cars. Sitting at 12 metres deep here, so it's quite a long way down. So again, as usual, we're looking for unnatural formations. You can see a tree there sitting in the water, nice and clear. See the roadway just up there. Getting powered by our little water snake. Does a nice little job with this little kayak. Just pushes me along just nicely. So we're still 13 metres deep here, so for such a narrow little creek, it's really deep. See if we can find any shapes that shouldn't be here. We'll go all the way up to the second wall, I think. See what we can see. So we've got a little lithium battery at the front powering the motor, and we've got another one behind us powering the sonar. Still 10 metres deep here, so certainly deep enough to hide vehicles. It's whether someone put it down this valley or not into the water. I honestly thought I'd find more cars. We'll do this again, but with the hummingbird another time, and it's warmer. We've cleared what we've got down to 4 metres. It's starting to get really narrow as we come between these rock formations, coming up to the old mine. Some deep bits and some shallow bits, down to 10 metres again. Gorgeous spot though. See weed on the side. Still crazy. 10 metres deep here still. 9.9. Crazy deep. You can see the ruins of the old mine up there. Old railway line. That's somewhere I want to go. It's into the old mine. Of weed on the edges, and then it just drops straight down into the abyss. "11 metres deep." Literally, almost reach the sides. Just go straight down into a canyon. Bay into the old ruins. Amazing spot. These cool old ruins up here. All part of the old mine, I believe. This This was formed in the 1800s, this waterway, for the purpose of servicing the steam engines. And very narrow now. You can see the bottom in parts anyway. It's still 4 metres deep, so it's still a decent depth, even all the way up here. Not deep enough or wide enough to hold a car, but really interesting part of the waterway. Narrow, still 5 metres deep. It's a decent depth. Crash. People got swings off here. Might be alright in summer. Not so good here in winter. So people obviously swing off that rope into the water here. It's 5 metres deep, so it's plenty deep enough. Do it relatively safely. Down to 10 metres, boom, as we go through this little canyon. How gorgeous is this? Absolutely beautiful. Lovely little spot. Formation of the sandstone. I was wondering what that noise was. It's the damn wall. So I believe this is where the old mine shaft is. I've only seen pictures of it, I've never been to it in person, so I'm very keen to have a quick look at it and see if you can actually dive down there. Still sitting at 7.5 metres deep. It's very deep. See if I can sneak under this railing. 8 metres deep here, 5 metres. So probably getting a bit shallow now. That line goes down into the mine. Turn this off. Actually goes the mine shaft, goes down in there. Don't know if that had something to do with the hydroelectricity or not, but the photos I've seen you can actually see down in the mine shaft. So that rail goes down into it. What a great little spot. Well, we're going to head back along the creek, just double checking to make sure there's nothing hiding that we missed on the way up. Certainly we found one other car. I'd be really surprised if there's not more in here. Just going to change the range up a little bit just so we can see a little bit wider. It's not a very wide waterway, so we can afford to go deeper and see what we can see underneath. But what a great little spot to come. Not far from Sydney. worth to bring the kayak down and have a bit of a paddle if nothing else. Beautiful sandstone formations. We're going to head back and we're going to hug the eastern shoreline just to make sure that's probably the more likely spot for a vehicle to go in. So we just want to clear that on the way back. Go all the way up into the little bays. See what we can see. So we're still sitting at 9 meters deep here. We're just off the edge. You can see quite clearly down. Nothing there that looks too untoward, which is good. So what we're picking up here is all the weed. I don't know if you can see that clearly or not, but there's a whole heap of weed on the edges of the waterway before it drops down into the depths of the darkness, so the weeds can't grow. So that's casting a massive shadow there, but it looks like a rock or something, not man-made. Maybe a pole there or a tree, but that's it. Not a car. In this section anyway. Big tree stump right there. Have to be very careful. Big stump. That's what we can see there. I actually saw a eastern water dragon swim across. Like, I still didn't see him on the other side there. Plenty of wildlife. Beautiful little spot. Big tree stump. Lucky I didn't hit it. Water dragon's hiding from me. I must say, the more I use this Garmin, the more confident I am with it. So it's just about getting used to a different system and getting the experience on the water to determine what different objects are. So, you know, absolutely beautiful spot. Looking for answers, looking for vehicles or fridges or drums or something that could contain a body. Desperately want to help Janine's family get some answers. Well, we've at least clearing this area so we can say what we have found here. For those who are interested in getting some gear, Bill's working, this USA Bill is working on some uniforms and some shirts and hats and that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out for that so you can buy that kind of stuff and support the channel and keep us on the water so we can keep looking for missing persons. Not sure what that is, but that's a funky, it looks like a man-made structure. I have to go back over that. Have a better look at that one. Doesn't look natural formation at all. Okay, so there's the van, I think. Doesn't even look like a vehicle. I think that's our two vehicles there.
Yeah, right. Well, if you're not back in 20, I'll jump in after you.
Just point to the divers, yeah, that's where the body is.
Yeah. you want this camera down there? Oh, okay.
Oh, hello, lizard. It's very deep. So cold. I saw your water dragon. So we found a mask.
Oh,
We found reading glasses.
Oh, nice.
We found some goggles.
Hang on, let me get a bit closer.
Found someone's nice watch.
Oh, wow.
Found an Apple Watch. Found a pair of nice sunglasses. And
A GoPro.
a GoPro
What is it? GoPro
3.
3. Oh,
But we'll be able to get the SD card off that and see
oh
the
yeah.
footage of them jumping off the thing. Woohoo, let's go back. So I've just swapped over the sonars. So we've got our Humminbird Helix 8, my original one that I brought new. This has always been my favourite of all of them. I do like the Solexes, but as you can see already, it's so much clearer about what we're looking at. So that's what I want. So what we'll do is we'll do a couple of passes. I've kind of just rigged it up MacGyver-like, but we'll see how we go. Already a much clearer picture. So we know there's two cars here. We know that's the Ford and the Datsun, and then you've got a Hyundai Excel over there. So that's one car there. I think that's the Hyundai. I'm gonna rescan everything just to make sure I didn't miss something because of using the Samsung. just coming back up to the wall. I'm going to put the camera down for a little bit and I'll bring you back on if I find something. We're just going past the dam wall now, and you can see the terrain. So that little flat section is directly in front of the wall there. Heading over to where the Hyundai XL is. I'm pretty sure that was a car back where that rope was. We should be coming over to where the Hyundai should be right below us very soon anyway. So underneath us is the Ford, and that's the Ford there. Still a bit tricky to see, even with the Hummingbird. So that's where the Hyundai is. See if we can see what other ones are here. Gotta really have your wits about you in this kind of terrain. It's not a nice flat bottom that I'm used to. So we're just going to go around the perimeter, check everywhere, make sure there's no other vehicles in here. At the moment, very rough bottom. It's going to make finding stuff a bit tricky, but I'm confident we'll give it a good go. So the detail for the Hummingbird is just outstanding. Like, you can see those trees so clearly. Gives me much more confidence to say that, yeah, that we've cleared an area. The Garmin just didn't quite cut it. I'm sure there's probably a setting that I'm doing wrong, but limited time, I just don't have time to muck around with it. Just absolute paradise down here. Absolutely beautiful. Venturing on the river, looking for clues. So with a much clearer picture with the Hummingbird, I'm able to feel a lot more satisfied that this area is so far cleared. We found a Hyundai XL, we found a Ford Transit van, and the little red Datsun, sorry. We're going to make our way back on the other shore just to make sure that everything's cleared, and I'll turn you back on if we find something cool. Mining ruins. That's pretty cool. So we actually have some real heroes here today. We've got Matthew,
Scott,
and Kelly, is it?
Yes.
Kelly.
Hello.
These guys, I'm still huffing and puffing. These young fellas just said they're all the way from WA and they volunteered to help us carry all our treasures up the hill. We've gone over the hardest bit. Well done, boys and girls. Thank you. Okay, come in, guys. You too, Bill. Right, everyone, thank you very much for your help. Thank you guys for your help today. Getting that stuff out here.
Mate.
Bill, mate, you kind of started this particular search by offering your drone, so this last couple of days it's come down to you helping us and having equipment, because we didn't want to carry all our stuff down there.
No, that's
So
right.
we ended up doing it anyway, but that's
Rope other people.
that's what happened. Well, we've done well. So we've found a Hyundai, we found a Ford Transit van, and we found a little red Datsun. Isn't the vehicle that we're looking for. The Datsun went in the water a couple of years before Janine went missing. So we're going to keep on going. We've now cleared all the way up to the second wall. So next time we come, Bill, we're going to put the kayaks on the other side and do the next dam and clear this waterway. Once we've done that, we've got the Quarry River, we've got Lake Lyle, there's a whole...
Hawkesbury.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking
The
about...
entire Nepean.
There's a lot, yeah. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. So thank you very much for your support, everyone. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.